DJ Akademiks just flamed Lil Baby. Lil Baby came after DJ Akademiks on his new album and had a couple aggressive lines aimed at the reporter, influencer, whatever you want to call DJ Ak. Lil Baby called out DJ Akademiks on 2 different songs. The first time saying that Akademiks knows he isn't as rich as Lil Baby, which is probably factual. Meaning they can be attacked or killed very easily. DJ Akademiks did not take this lightly, as he went online to basically rip Lil Baby and say that Baby is afraid to call out his real ops because of pending RICO charges, so he went after Akademiks instead. Akademiks said that was a mistake since he has tons of info about the alleged bad stuff Lil Baby and his 4PF crew have gotten up to, murders being one of the items mentioned. And the minute Baby is hit with any charges like RICO and the DA asks for witnesses, Akademiks said he would be running to the courthouse to give all the information he has without hesitation. He said he isn't from the streets or about that life, so he has no issue snitching on anyone if he thinks his life is in danger. And in this case, saying someone can get touched can only be interpreted as a threat of violence, at least in DJ Akademiks' eyes. I'm sure the DA would not disagree, especially since they are trying to use rap lyrics to link guys to certain crimes which already happened with Young Thug and YSL. We will see if this beef keeps heating up and how these few lines off Lil Baby's new album could actually affect his supposedly upcoming RICO charges. Yak Gotti was just attacked and almost killed in prison for supposedly snitching on Young Thug and YSL. Gotti has reportedly been targeted in a jail stabbing while awaiting his upcoming RICO trial when a homemade knife was used behind bars to try and end Gotti's life. This time unsuccessfully as Gotti survived the attack. This attempt coincidentally comes a few months after Yak Gotti had been accused of cooperating with the federal government to help further the criminal case against the leader of YSL, Young Thug, along with other members who have been accused of charges including RICO, robbery, and murder. Yak continues to deny that he would ever snitch on the gang himself, as he has lived a street life and didn't snitch on others when given an opportunity, but he never faced time like this before for such severe charges. Yak was also denied bond because he kept breaking the law from his cell by using fellow inmates' illegally obtained cell phones, so he definitely isn't getting out anytime soon. At least not without some help. The police are still searching for the man that actually attacked Yak Gotti, as an employee from the prison stated that whoever tried to end Gotti's life was a professional that knew what they were doing, as nothing was caught on camera and no one has shared any info about who the culprit is. After the attack, Gotti supposedly started instigating more fights himself too, and oftentimes during meals with everyone around. Maybe Yak decided that he's going to be the aggressor now instead of waiting for someone to try to sneak up on him again. But we will see what news continues to come out about this, and if this is just one of the first attempts to try and silence Yak Gotti. It seems there are new names each week that the DA may be targeting for RICO charges, and Future's name has finally been mentioned with real urgency from a reliable source. Reporter George Chitty was the first to say that Young Thug and YSL would be arrested and face severe life-altering charges, which is exactly what happened just a few weeks later. Chitty had recently mentioned more names would be coming out, and after mentioning Future before, he doubled down and said that both Future and Playboi Carti are the next to get hit with upcoming charges. Playboi Carti has surprisingly been mentioned here and there along with some other big names prior to this, but this is the first time Future's been mentioned as a legitimate target of the DA in their crusade to clean up Atlanta once and for all. They are both connected to the gang dubbed Homicide, which as you would guess by the name is engaged in a wide range of criminal activities including homicides, often against rival gangs in the Atlanta area. The Atlanta DA openly said more famous rappers were being targeted and multiple names surfaced not long after, like Lil Baby, 21 Savage, and Playboi Carti, after their names and affiliated gangs were shown on a secret list that was leaked. While this is one of the many groups the DA's office is going after, Chitty said these huge names will be plastered on the internet in the near future and not because of a new album being released.